Alright. Hello, world, and welcome back. You're just in time to see the end of the update, and for me to get my audio levels correct. But welcome back. Welcome, everyone. Today, I noticed that there was an update for Genshin Impact, and I wanted to share the experience. It seemed like the file wasn't all too big. Update is done on this side. Now it's just doing some verification. The good part about this game is that there's so much adventure to be had. You're able to jump in and directly input using any device that the game is available. But my personal preference is to use the controller. So I have a PlayStation 5 controller that I use to interact with my games. And typically what that'll do is enhance it'll typically enhance my experience with the game. Typically, after playing a AAA game like this for an extended period of time, the device might get a little warm and the battery might start to run low. So I came up with a workaround, which was to plug the device in and place it in a cool environment. Direct access to sufficient airflow to allow the game to run optimally. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do here is go into the settings and it did not recognize. Oh, there it is. The controller. So now that I have controller support, I'm able to control the character and the camera. And the world is dynamic. Very explorable, very large, very alive. That mountain is actually about where it looks. Oh, Need to watch where I'm flying. I've been to the top of it. It's really nice up there. Super cold. But first thing in the morning, I'd like to come and say hello to the Guildmaster. And before I talk to her, I like to get the screen situated so that way I can feel completely immersed.
Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Alright.
Ad Astra Abyssosque.
Alright, now that all my rewards are claimed, I can get into the next reason why this game's so much fun. And that is access to this huge open world where in the castle you can have a nice little GPS light. And you can see where you're going on the map, on the screen. Really dynamic to be able to run through the streets and see people. So many different levels with people. And this game is 2 players. So you can actually send me an invite or join my party and we can play together. The world is persistent and we're able to go on the same adventure. Alright. So I like to look at these missions as little warm-up missions for how the game operates and get me warmed up to the controllers and to the environment, to the gameplay. And one of the best ways to travel in this game is to just float around as opposed to touching the ground. One of the best ways. You can see where your destination is. It's outside the castle. You can kick it into high gear. Say hello to the guards. Say goodbye to the safe castle. Watch the birds fly by. Real dynamic birds. But now that we're out of the castle and we've been running for a while, I noticed that it's a little bit over here. So instead of keep running, I'm gonna teleport. And that'll get us up here a lot quicker. Hello. Heard you've been bothering the neighbors. Is that true? Yeah, I see everyone here is not being friendly. Alrighty. Try to give you a chance. Not being friendly to the neighbors is not cool. Come down from up there. Oh, they called for backup. Let's take out the smaller one first. Now time for the bigger one. What's up, big guy? What's up, big guy? Run away. Hey. Stop all that. Look at the beautiful floor. Now the forest is all messed up. Thankfully it's the forest, it'll grow back. 900 this way means I could take a quick teleport, and now we're here. That's such a nice place to be able to see the city from. Alright, let's report back. Looking for two, we know we have found the evildoers. more fun to have. Now today, there's gonna be a lot of warm-up missions, but there's a secret to when you're on your way to your missions. You could just stop by one of these big towers, get the whole team patched up. Now we're only 300 away from the mission. Now we're only 60 away from the mission. Alright. So, I'm thinking the best way to get across this cold water is going to be this way. Because I'm going to be halfway dead and cold if I try to go across directly. Plus, we're in the winter biome, and it's always a good idea to know where the fire is. The fire will keep you warm, because remember, this is that big mountain I was talking about earlier, filled with the cold, and people who use water elemental keep things nice and cold. But we're just taking a nice little detour around the water, doing a little farming, picking up these rocks and not aggroing the neighbors. Picking up these rocks will help things move along a lot quicker when upgrading your weapons and they have a fire in there. When upgrading your weapons, and it will help things move along a lot quicker, as opposed to playing and directly relying on the environment. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. Just waiting for my opening. They were not given one. Had to create one. Now we gotta get him from up there. to get warm. Hello? How you doing? Have some fire. Come out of the forest. Oh, there's backup. Let's go ahead and get these out of the way. Hold on to this for me. It's just me and you now, big guy. Put the shield down. Big guy. Put the shield down. Ah, you put the shield down. How you doing? You gotta calm down. Oh, I need some fire. One moment, please. Over here.
I'll race you there.
Now we're all tidied up and warm and picked up all of our treasures. This was the camp. Got a last piece of the puzzle there. And we're gonna stop by here. Make sure everyone is fully patched up. Jump into the closest teleporter. 200 away. And we just grab some fish. There's a cute little one. And now we have some raw meat. Should just be over this mountain. All right. I think we've reached the next mission area. And I got so pulled in by the game, didn't even notice that my background music quit. Hello? I didn't even get to see you before everyone started attacking. What is all this mess about? I'm just gonna hide up here. Can I hide up here? No. Alright, hold on to this. Everyone just needs to calm down. How are you? Not doing so hot, I see. Ah, you got me good with that one. Good night. Oh, we got backups. How you doing, big guy? Do me a favor. Drop the shield.
No escape.
Don't run away. Hey, no littering. Alright, we have some carrots here. These are gonna make a wall. I did think they were gonna make a nice dish. But now we'll have some slime to add to the mix, along with this chest. A little mushroom. One tail. And one fast travel. To the wind layer. Bring back memories of coming here and opening up the mission area. Getting to know the locals, which it seems like we got the report about there being some new locals. And these locals are not being friendly. Ooh. Don't mind if I do.
Let it rain.
What's the hurry? Oh, so sorry. Cool it.
Make quick workout out of this guy. It can be very troublesome when he starts getting adventurous. Grab a quick lizard tail and a quick electric crystal. Now this one, I'm gonna have to put some manual labor in, but the rewards are great and worth it. Alright. I think that's it for our warm-up quest. That means it's time to get back to the main quest of helping the neighbors out. This one is right down there on the edge of town. I might want to stop here and get the team patched up. And then I might also want to change my attribute, and then I want to get back on the road, get a little bit closer. Oh, the wildlife is awake, but I got no reports. My report was to report to over yonder. Oh, he looks active. You gotta watch out for that guy. Now I gotta plan this route. There's a bridge there. Got some slimes there. But I think the elevation was good enough. Made it across. Now I just need to go on the other side of this big rock. Hello! They get so excited. Who me? No, I'm just taking photos. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Everybody is so active here. This is a different city. They're not messing around with the wind. They're defending themselves with different gameplay. So you know, you got to adapt, get through those shields. It's good to keep some distance between you and the big fella. The big fella, right? And that shield. Now we're making progress. Whoa. Too slow. Alright. I guess that was a good little warm-up to the main course. Hello. I've already been introduced to your neighbors, and I see how the whole neighborhood has been getting down. Been getting jiggy with it. Everyone's all active. Where'd he go? Let me have him. Who else wanted some? Hello. Everyone is so active. Such an active community. Hello. Good night. Now we just have to get this rubble out of the way. That way natural traffic can flow. Can't be impeding the natural flow of traffic. Alright, that's one down. Grab some fruit. And we're back on the scent. Who else has been... Ooh. Some loose rocks. Who has been doing evil in the community? Oh, that's not gonna work. Evil doers. Quit it. What is going on in this neighborhood? Everybody needs to move on to a better place. What's up, Gramps? You been paying your taxes, bud? Alright, go ahead, disappear. He's gonna go pay his taxes. Let's inspect what they've been collecting. Collect some samples. All different kind of samples are always good. A little bit from each batch. Also have to see what's native in the environment. Just have to be thorough with the report. We have to make sure that all the evidence that is being presented is accurate. About all the samples. Yeah, that feels pretty thorough. Oh. Got a little extra adventure. We're not going up this way. Oh. Should probably plug the devices in. To ensure that they have sufficient power to keep up with all this rendering. Yeah, that looks better. Alright. Now I'm just gonna climb all the way up this. There you have it. An extra quick crystal. Right before jumping in. Hello. Slow down. Slow down. What's the speed limit around here? Slow down. Everyone is moving too fast. Everyone just needs to take it easy. Alright, let's see if we can have a conversation with the guy with the shield. shield is gone.
This is not the end.
Oh,
No one escapes my sight.
you got me. Caught me off guard. Wasn't expecting you. But now, we just have to clean all of this up.
Frostbite. Freeze.
Oh, got some fire fruits. Cool them down. You can pick one off. Grab another one. Grab some apples.
Dodge this. What's the hurry? Freeze.
Keep prioritizing the enemy and the environment.
Cool it.
So they might as well cool off.
Dodge this. Freeze. Oh, so sorry. Don't push your luck.
Alright, that cooled down everyone. Alright, now we can get out of here. But before we do that, gonna make a quick stop here. Get the team patched up. And take the shortest path to my mission turn in. Fast travel is so nice. Mission is turned in, and now we can go on more adventuring. Pull out the handy dandy map, jump into a quick teleport, and our mission is just on the other side of this nice big beautiful lake. Alright, now we made it. just have to go over the hill now. Gotta be aware of the surrounding. You never know who might be lurking where. Hello.
Hello there. Are you in charge of the core lapis here?
Aha, finally. I thought you might come. I hear the Feyun Commerce Guild has been buying up all the Core Lapis stock in Leo Harbor. As it happens, I do have a batch of Core Lapis that hasn't been shipped yet. It's all yours. The original buyer's price was already quite high, so... The best I can do is 7 million mora.
Are you serious? We spent less than 2 million more on the rest of Leo's stock put together.
I'm afraid it has to go to the highest bidder. I'm breaching an existing agreement by selling to you, so it has to be worth my while. Look, you have your problems to deal with and I have mine. You can take it or leave it. So if you're not buying, please leave me alone.
All right. We'll pay, even if it is a ridiculous price. When we get back, we'll just have to tell the guild that we'll sell to this gentleman at 4 times the normal price in the future.
Wait, surely there's no need for that. Please, don't do this. It's not even your money. Why be so frugal with it?
It might be the guild's money, but we'll have a tough time explaining to our boss why we spent so much in one go. If he asks, all we can do is mention your name and say you gouged us over the price.
I understand. I'm sorry, please. I don't want any trouble with the guild. There's just one other thing, though. There's been an issue with the delivery of this batch. Several carts were ambushed by hilly churls. I don't know where exactly, but if I can't retrieve the goods, I can't sell them to you either. So maybe you could go and look for the carts? There should be 5 of them in total. If you can find them all and tell me where they are, I'll sign the contract right away. Oh, yes, of course. I mean, I do hope to carry on doing business in Liu in the future.
That's that then. Well, no time to lose. Come on.
Alright. Got our mission upgraded. Updated. Finding some more samples that are going to need to be studied. Yeah, those are some good pieces.
Yep, that's it.
Yep, that's one of them. Hello. You attacked me, bud. I was just defending myself.
Smash!
Now,
Another one down.
there it is. Knew you were hiding it.
Yeah.
Way faster way to mine. than smacking it
Here we
around.
go! Loads of core lapis here! Quick, make a note of the location!
Hello. Are you all up to no good? Up to no
Let
good.
it rain!
There you are. Welcome back.
Terra Smash!
We gotta get moving. It's getting real thundery out here. Less likely to get struck by lightning if we keep moving. Where'd the other one go?
That's it, all right! That's a big old stash of core lapis! Oh yeah! We found it! Check out all that core lapis! Make a note of the location. We'll send the Fayum Commerce Guild to collect it later. That guy said there were 5 carts in total, so that should be all of them. Let's get back. This has all been quite exhausting for poor little Paimon. He definitely owes Paimon some snacks.
Definitely. He put Paimon to work.
No escape! Another target tracked down by Outrider Amber.
Whoa, you forgot one, Amber. Slow down. Slow down, Amber, slow down. Whoa. Lightning is smacking. We gotta get this mission turned in. Watch out, big guy.
Here, we've made a note of the cart's locations. All 5 of them. Can you sell us the core lapis now?
Oh, wonderful. Thank you both. Yes, let's make this official. I also hope you could put in a good word with your boss for me.
Done and dusted. Yeah! We make a great team, don't we? Now for the final stop on our core lapis crawl. To Chain the Ninth's place.
2,000 away. I think we'll teleport. Yeah, we're not walking through this. And that's a long journey. Great exploration. A great way to not get your butt kicked as soon as you land in. But it's kind of adventurous. Jumping right into the action. Calabunga. Watch out below.
Just who I was hoping to see. I was just thinking to myself, Gentry mount-sized thugs have been mysteriously absent for a while now. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Oh, don't worry. You won't be hearing from them again.
Oh? What happened? Huh? Oh, I see now. You're in this trade too. So you're trying to beat him to the post, eh? Appearances can be deceiving, that's for sure. But I don't care who you are. A discount of 70% is simply impossible. The maximum I can do is 40% off, and even then I'm only breaking even.
No need. We'll take it at the market rate.
You mean you're not trying to force the price down? What's going on? If I died and gone to heaven? I can't believe it. I will make a profit on this batch after all. But Gentry mount-sized thugs could still come back after I've sold it.
If Paimon told you they're not gonna bother you again, then you'd better believe they're not gonna bother you again.
Huh. Okay then. My situation can hardly get worse from here in any case. But tell me, what on earth do you plan to do with so much core lapis?
Actually, it's for a commission. Can't go into too much detail.
Thank you. Thank you a million times over. I really don't know what to say.
Good people always get what's coming to them in the end. And so will the
Catch you later, Grams. Oh, it's a very long walk. But I just wanted to show you that beautiful water. That beautiful sunset. Everything flowing in real time. Except for me. I'm just flowing through time. 1 minute I'm here, the next minute I'm there. The sunset still does look nice though. Calabunga. Watch out below. We're coming in for a hot landing.
Welcome. The final act in this drama would not be complete without you two here as audience.
You better believe it. We're the ones who've been doing all the work. What exactly have you been doing all this time?
Well, naturally, I used the time to immerse myself completely in Legend of the Shattered Halberd. I managed to finish the book off, and I enjoyed every minute of it. Divine Halberd, an ominous sword, Mir and Wei Yang. The way the story develops across the first 5 volumes, nothing short of exemplary. But the 6th volume? Words fail me. How blessed we are to have such an author grace our world with such works.
And this is related to Gentry Moutside. How?
It's not. But when something surpasses expectations to such a degree, one must show one's appreciation. It was rather good, thanks. I only hope that as our plan reaches its denouement, it too will live up to its expectations.
Why does Paimon have to be the only one who doesn't get what's going on? No fair. So go on then, tell me, what are we doing here? And what's this big dramatic showdown thing that's supposed to happen?
Think about it. Gentry Moutsai goes searching for core lapis all over Liyue Harbor, and he doesn't find a single piece. He panics. Without the goods, he can't fulfill his contract. And if he can't fulfill his contract, he can't stay in good standing with the Fatui. He hears a rumor that the Feiyun Commerce Guild is the culprit. Panic turns to disbelief. Gentry Moutsai is a hugely powerful figure in the business world. Never has anyone dared to target him like this. So regardless of whether it is revenge or a swift resolution that he seeks, he is certain to...
So it was you! You were the one sticking your necks out for Chang the Ninth!
Speak of the devil.
I went everywhere trying to find someone selling core lapis before I realized the Feiyun Commerce Guild had been on an acquisition spree. Core lapis is hardly a rare mineral, and yet suddenly the stocks dry up, just like that. Explain yourselves. What is the meaning of this persecution?
We are not persecuting you, but protecting another, one to whom I am indebted. Upon witnessing an injustice, it is a perfectly normal response to rush to the aid of he who has been wronged. Was it not one of your own men who said, "This isn't over"?
You clearly don't know what's good for you. I won't beat around the bush. Master, if you please, seize their core lapis.
Whoa. Let's talk about this, fellas.
No, my sword!
Let's talk about this. You don't want to do this.
Body and mind.
You're open.
Time to act.
You're open.
Yeah, that's right. Ninja your way out of here.
That was... The hunter becomes...
No, my sword!
What's up, boss?
Prepare yourself.
Body and mind. Let me leave you a verse.
Leaving so soon.
Yes, time to act.
Why you keep running away, boss?
You can't run from death.
Impressive. You are no commoners. To continue this fight would be to incur greater losses than I can accept.
Their strength is almost spent. Finish them off. The core lapis is almost within our grasp.
Might I remind you that the Fatui's relationship with you extends to business matters only? I did not lend you my men to have them stir up trouble at your beck and call.
What are you saying? Master, everything I did with only one thing in mind. To complete the order.
Then figure it out by yourself.
Don't go. Wait. Master, wait.
My lord, what are you doing here? Are you hurt?
Thanks to this valiant young man, I am unscathed.
My lord?
You are the heir of the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
Indeed, my liege. I am Xingqiu, disciple of the Guhua clan and second son of the Feiyun Commerce Guild manager, and I make no secret of it.
Drats! I've been played like a fiddle.
Gentry Moutsai. Coercion and intimidation are hardly the attributes of a respectable businessman. The problems that your business practices have created, I have sought to resolve through mine. I shudder to think what the Fatui will do with you if you fail to provide their core lapis.
You meddling swine. Well, go on. Tell me, what will you sell it for?
Since you asked Chang the Ninth for a discount of 70%, let's fight fire with fire, shall we? 3 times the market rate sounds fair, no?
How dare you subject me to such viciousness? This is a malicious and calculated attempt to run me into the ground.
Deep breaths now. This is a simple decision. Will you buy or not?
Fine. Have it your way. I'll find the money somehow. Happy now?
On behalf of the Feiyun Commerce Guild, I thank you for your business and hope you will continue to do business with us in future.
You? Funny speaking, book reading, guhua geeking Xingqiu are the heir of the Feiyun Commerce Guild? So that massive stash of Mora you let us burn through in a day, that was from your private vault?
'Twas but a paltry sum. I got to make a very sound investment while putting Gentry Moutsai in his place. A classic 2 birds, 1 stone situation. Very droll. My family can always tell me from my handwriting. It's certainly one of my distinguishing features.
Yikes! Paimon's been calling you Guhua Geek this whole time! Paimon read in one of these martial artist novels that when rich heirs like you get angry at someone, you have their arms and legs chopped off! Paimon's toast! And sorry, very sorry! Please don't hurt Paimon!
Calm down. Since you can fly, you hardly need your legs anyway.
Save me! Save me! This is not a drill! Repeat, this is not a drill!
Jokes aside, I have the 2 of you to thank for this successful resolution. Really, you were a huge help. Meanwhile, Legend of the Shattered Halberd was positively riveting. Much obliged if you could return it to Chang the Ninth for me. I did nothing, and hence deserve none of his gratitude. The 2 of you, meanwhile, Those strangers to the circumstances stepped in and saved the day. To have made such valiant and chivalrous friends is more than enough for me, my liege.
My lord, forgive the intrusion. It's about your father.
Please inform my father thusly. I have averted a disaster and earned a sizable sum of money in the process. Might this meritorious act compensate for my prior transgressions and earn me a few more days of freedom, perchance? Legend of the Shattered Halberd speaks of a domain that I should very much like to investigate.
For all your clever long words, the fact is you're just a lazy bones who doesn't want to work.
What if I told you that a reward awaits you at Cheng the Knight's palace, and not just his gratitude?
A reward? Well, that sweetens the deal somewhat.
It seems whatever I say, there's no persuading you to stay. Oh, I didn't realize you weren't aware.
Thank you in advance for returning the book for me. I will take my leave now. May we meet again, fellow merchants.
Alright, send us off on our way to our next adventure. Daylight going across town right now. I guess I didn't have to show up at that location. Guess I could use the teleporter. Now it's just right over this mountain. There he is.
Finally, you're back. This morning, the pawnbroker showed up and gave me back my entire collection. I'm positive that you must have been behind this once again. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Please don't say that. You have no idea how much this means to me. The Chang family was a prestigious household in Liyue back in the day. Unfortunately, after I took over the family's affairs as heir, a series of business setbacks devoured our fortune. Since then, I've saved for years, hoping to restore the house to its former glory. In the end, everything was riding on this Core Lapis deal. Were it not for you, this barren wasteland in the mountains would have become my final resting place.
Wow, that's the second heir we've met in this town.
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing? Oh, here's your book back.
Wonderful. Legend of the Shattered Halberd. I was beginning to think that Guhua rascal had swindled me.
Do people really look down on the Guhua clan so much?
Actually, the art is centuries old and was once held in high esteem. But now it has faded beyond recognition. To instigate a revival, you need to inject some fresh blood, but it's hard to attract budding young talent to a dying art. And so it becomes a vicious cycle. In any case, Guhua kids these days. Take that young rascal Xingqiu, for instance. For all his talk about repaying kindness with kindness and whatnot, what has he done to show for it? You're the ones who've displayed a genuine sense of responsibility. What does it matter? Anyway, you wanted the Liyue volume of the Teyvat travel guide, didn't you? I'll fetch it for you. It's yours to keep. In addition, here is but a small token of appreciation for your huge generosity. My ore is sold, and my treasured books have returned. I can't believe it. What?
What was that? Paimon saw something fall out.
Oh, nothing. That little rascal surely isn't. Now I can get back everything I lost.
Alright, we've got some compensation. Waiting for us at the adventure skill. Where is the adventurers guild? I think it's over here, but I might be wrong, and I was wrong. Ah, there it is.
Ad Astra Abyssosque. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
Alright. So I think now I'm going to teleport here. I'm gonna jump off of this side here. Go for a little, go on a little expedition this way. And just after a walk, a jump and a skip, we can now catch a seat right here, taking this beautiful scenery, and check all these notifications. So many notifications. these notifications are getting cleared up. Wait until night. Alright, we got all of our notifications cleared up. But it looks like we're out of time for today. Join us next time where we'll be going on an adventure, teleporting through these lands, adventuring in the cold mountains, making sure that the world is nice and safe for all the good people. Oh, there goes one down there. There goes two of them. Oh, three of them. They're all hanging out. And we're here to make sure that it's all safe. We can walk through that gate, or we can just teleport. There goes a teleporter right there. But thank you all for joining. Until next time, remember, go outside, touch the ground, look at the sky, and stay hydrated. See you soon.